One thing I want to bring to you today, more than a force, the Holy Spirit is the personal manifest presence of God. Co-creative, co-equal, and co-eternal. Those words are from the Nicene Creed. He is co-creative. He was involved in the first creation in Genesis. He is co-creative now. When God does a work of new creation in your life, it is the work of the Holy Spirit that does that, applying the Word and will of God to your heart. So He is co-creative, co-equal, and co-eternal with the Father and the Son. He actively, everybody say actively, He actively applies the Word and the will of God to the life of the believer. So I'm going to visit that at least 3 times during the message this morning and try to unpack that, okay? The Higher Love series was about the fruit of the Spirit. The Higher Power series is about the gifts of the Holy Spirit and the fact that we need both. More than a force, the Holy Spirit is the personal manifest presence of God, co-creative, co-equal, and co-eternal with the Father and the Son. He actively applies the Word and the will of God to the life of the believer. So what does this mean to me? This is my way of doing what I always do. The close of my message is always a so what. So my third question this morning, and I hope you're getting something out of this. Look at your neighbor and say, I believe Him. The greater one is in you. Tell somebody else, he's telling the truth. Someone say it, he's telling the truth. The greater one is in you. What does this mean to me? Acts 1:8. Jesus said, but you will receive what? Power. That's the lightning bolt in the heart. You will receive power when the Holy Spirit comes upon you, and you will, what? Finish it. Be my witnesses. All of this is not so you can have a feeling. I love that, but it ain't about that. That's just a byproduct. All of this isn't so you can get your shout on. I love that, but it ain't about that. That's just my response to what that is when He shows up. The whole reason is in His putting His love in your heart and empowering you is so that you can walk out of this room this morning and you can be the house of God on wheels, mobile, out there in the community, where you go eat after church, where you go work tomorrow, the neighborhood you live, so that you are carrying the love of God and you are empowered by the Holy Spirit to share that with people that desperately need to see and hear about how much a God who loves them actually does.